ever pondered about the power of choice and its consequences in our lives? Today, we embark on a journey into the realm of Surah Al-Araf, a remarkable chapter in the Quran. Positioned as the seventh Surah, Al-Araf, or the Heights, is a beacon of spiritual wisdom and divine guidance. This surah is a fascinating exploration of the themes of free will, the ripple effects of our choices, and the overarching concept of divine justice. It is a mirror that reflects the consequences of our actions, reminding us that every choice we make carries weight and significance. Surah Al-Araf is a powerful testament to the balance of mercy and justice in the divine order. It offers profound insights into the complexities of human nature, our inherent freedom to choose, and the inevitable consequences that follow. Prepare to delve into a spiritual journey as we explore the profound wisdom encapsulated in Surah Al-Araf. The tale of Adam and Eve, a narrative that echoes across various faiths. But what does Surah Al-Araf tell us about this primeval couple? Surah Al-Araf presents an intricate depiction of Adam and Eve, setting the stage for a profound understanding of human nature, our tendencies, and our capacity for both virtue and vice. The portrayal of this first man and woman is not merely a tale of creation, but a timeless story of temptation, free will, and ultimately repentance. In the verdant tranquility of paradise, Adam and Eve were given one command: to abstain from a specific tree. The emphasis here is not on the nature of the command, but on the freedom to choose. This free will, an essential aspect of our humanity, was put to the test. The whispers of temptation, represented by Satan, led to a lapse in their obedience. This disobedience, however, was not met with eternal condemnation. Instead, it marked the beginning of a journey of struggle and striving, of error and enlightenment. This journey, as Surah Al-Araf illustrates, is one we all share as descendants of Adam and Eve. It's a journey fraught with trials, where good and evil vie for our hearts. Yet, embedded in this struggle is a profound lesson: our capacity for repentance. When Adam and Eve realized their mistake, they turned back to their Creator in remorse. Their repentance was accepted, demonstrating divine mercy and emphasizing the transformative power of sincere repentance. This story, then, is more than a tale of the past. It is a mirror held up to our own lives, reflecting our daily struggles and our continual need for forgiveness. It reminds us that within each of us lies the capacity for both transgression and redemption. In the end, the story of Adam and Eve in Surah Al-Araf is a narrative of hope. It underscores the human potential for growth and change, for learning from our mistakes, and for turning back to the path of righteousness. The story of Adam and Eve in Surah Al-Araf teaches us about accountability and the power of repentance. From the Garden of Eden, we journey to the banks of the Nile, where we meet two iconic figures, Moses and Pharaoh. What can we glean from their encounter? This tale from Surah Al-Araf is one of timeless significance, a narrative that unravels themes of tyranny, divine justice, and the triumph of truth over falsehood. Here we see Moses, a humble shepherd, chosen by the divine to confront Pharaoh, a ruler who had let his power blind him to the point of considering himself a god. Pharaoh ruled with an iron fist, his tyranny reflected in his enslavement of the Israelites. Yet Moses, armed with nothing but his faith and the divine mandate, dared to stand against him. He challenged Pharaoh's claim to divinity, his oppression, and his injustice, embodying the courage it takes to speak truth to power. A striking element of this encounter is the miracles Moses performs. Yet despite witnessing these miracles, Pharaoh's heart remained hardened. His arrogance prevented him from accepting the truth. This illustrates the destructive nature of pride and arrogance, and the barriers they create in acknowledging the truth. The tale reaches its climax with the divine punishment that befalls Pharaoh. Despite his power and might, he was powerless against the divine decree. His armies, his wealth, his kingdom, they could not save him from his inevitable downfall. This dramatic end is a stark demonstration of divine justice. But the story of Moses and Pharaoh is not just a tale of divine justice, it's also a tale of liberation, the liberation of the Israelites from the shackles of tyranny. It's a tale that resonates with all who yearn for freedom and justice, reminding us that no matter how long tyranny lasts, truth and justice will ultimately prevail. Moses' confrontation with Pharaoh in Surah Al-Araf serves as a timeless reminder about the inevitable fall of tyrants and the triumph of truth. Now let's turn our attention to the people of the heights. Who were they, and what lessons can we draw from their story? The people of the heights, as described in Surah Al-Araf, were a group of individuals who occupied a unique position between paradise and hell. They were neither amongst the holy righteous who were destined for paradise, nor amongst the wicked destined for hell. This unique positioning allowed them to witness both realms, providing an intimate understanding of the implications of human action in the afterlife. The story of the people of the heights is a profound commentary on social inequality. They are portrayed as individuals who, during their earthly lives, remained indifferent to the injustices around them. They neither committed wrongs nor stood against them. In the afterlife, they are seen peering from their elevated position, torn between hope for mercy and fear of divine justice. This narrative underscores the importance of taking a stance against social inequalities. It pushes us to reflect on our own actions or lack thereof in the face of injustice. It suggests that neutrality or indifference in the face of wrongdoing can lead to a state of uncertainty and torment in the afterlife. The people of the heights also serve as a stark reminder of divine justice. They witness the reward of the righteous and the punishment of the wicked, reinforcing the idea that every action has consequences. This serves as a reminder that even though worldly injustices may seem to go unpunished, divine justice is inevitable and inescapable. This narrative also underscores the transient nature of worldly life. The people of the heights, who once enjoyed earthly privileges, now find themselves in a state of anxiety and uncertainty. This teaches us to not become overly attached to our worldly possessions and status, as they are temporary and fleeting. The people of the heights story in Surah Al-Araf is a stark reminder of the temporary nature of worldly life and the everlasting consequences of our actions. Having journeyed through these narratives, what are the key teachings that Surah Al-Araf imparts to us? The Surah Al-Araf, or the Heights, is a treasure trove of wisdom, offering profound lessons for the keen seeker. One of the key teachings that stands out is the concept of free will. It tells us that we are gifted with the ability to make choices and decisions. It is not a mere privilege but a responsibility, for each choice we make has consequences. This leads us to the next teaching, accountability. Our decisions, words, and actions are not without consequence. Every deed, whether good or bad, is accounted for. This is a powerful reminder that our actions in this world have a bearing on our fate in the hereafter. Repentance is another significant theme in Surah Al-Araf. It teaches us that no matter how far we may have strayed, there is always a path back to righteousness. The door of repentance is always open, offering a way back to divine grace. Divine justice is a recurring theme throughout the surah. It emphasizes that justice is an integral part of divine nature. There is no injustice in the divine realm. Everyone is rewarded or punished based on their deeds. This concept of divine justice is a reminder that while human justice may falter, divine justice never fails. Finally, the surah underscores the power of truth. It teaches us that truth, although often bitter, is the ultimate victor. It may be suppressed for a while, but it cannot be extinguished. The truth stands tall like a beacon, guiding us through the tumultuous seas of life. Surah Al-Araf thus offers us a profound understanding of the human condition, divine justice, and the power of our choices. It is a mirror that reflects back to us the consequences of our actions, the potential for repentance, and the invincibility of truth. It is a guide, a reminder, and a beacon, illuminating the path of righteousness for all those who seek it. As we conclude our exploration of Surah Al-Araf, what are some reflections we can take away? We've traversed the path of Adam and Eve, understanding their story as a tale of human frailty and divine mercy. We've journeyed with Moses and Pharaoh, witnessing the triumph of faith over tyranny. We've stood with the people of the heights, learning from their struggles and their ultimate redemption. And from these narratives, we've extracted key teachings, lessons on humility, faith, patience, and the importance of seeking truth. In all its depth and complexity, Surah Al-Araf offers us a mirror reflecting our own lives, our own struggles, and our own potential for growth. It invites us to reflect, to question, and to strive for a deeper understanding of our place in the world. As we move forward, let's carry these lessons with us. Let them inspire us, guide us, and help us navigate our own paths. May the wisdom of Surah Al-Araf guide us in our journey of spiritual growth and self-discovery.